Español 1, capítulo 5A, una fiesta de cumpleaños. Lección 1, vocabulario inicial, la familia. Now this is going to be a little bit of a Spanglish lesson, but I need to explain one thing. Our book is really old, and our vocabulary is traditional vocabulary. I recognize that a lot of families nowadays are non-traditional. I'm going to go ahead and work through the vocabulary. What works for your experience and your family is great. We can mix and match, but I do need to teach the vocabulary. Okay? Vamos a hablar de la familia. Comenzamos en este lado. Tengo el vocabulario dividido en tres segmentos, tres grupos. Here's the primary family, la familia principal. Tenemos el esposo, la esposa. Now, esposo y esposa, that can mean different things depending on your perspective. Esposo puede ser papá o padre. Esposa puede ser mamá o madre. All right. Then they have a bebé. Bebé puede ser hijo or hija. And then the relationship between the hijo and the hija, perspectiva, hermano, hermana. I'm going to show all of this with pictures. Right now we're doing pronunciation. The most important thing is not hijo, hija, hija. It's not hermano, all right? It's hijo, hija, hermano, and hermana. Now, a couple of really interesting stories before we go too much further. I think it's really interesting that the people that invented the Spanish language came up with esposa, which means wife, esposa, but if you have dos esposas, esposas also means handcuffs. I wonder what that, and why is it? What is the sound that a donkey makes? Hija! Hija! Right, I just thought that was interesting. Anyway, yeah, so, hey, I'm just saying the sounds of what was. All right, we'll keep going. So, we have madre, padre, mamá, papá, less formal. Those are los papás. So when you see los papás, it doesn't mean dos hombres always. Los papás is mamá y papá, okay, or los padres. Then, let's say that mamá y papá tienen un hijo, solo uno, nada más. That would be hijo único, o hija única, si es muchacha. And then, they have otro bebé, dos hijos. Tienes hermano mayor, o hermana mayor, and hermana menor. The oldest one, hermano mayor. The youngest one, hermana menor. It's really, that's if they're two. If you have more, it's just hermano mayor, that means older than whoever is next in line, and hermana menor means younger than whoever's in front of them. All right, so la familia principal. Now we're moving on along. I'll get on this side. And we're talking about some extended family. Now, for a lot of families, this is primary family too, but just for segmenting everything, the extended family. Well, when you start to talk about multiple generations, you have abuelo or abuelito, abuela, abuelita, okay? Or if they're both together, los abuelos, right? Okay, and then in a lot of countries they say, or at least in Mexico, I've heard a lot of people say abue, right? Which is abuelito, abuelita, abuelo, abuela. It's just a term of endearment, an affectionate term. And then if you get even another generation, even older and older, you have bisabuelo y bisabuela. We won't go there. All right, so then you have hermanos, hermanas, de mami y papi. So the relationship to their kids, you're going to have tío y tía. For example, in America, we have Tío Sam. I wonder who Tío Sam could be. Tío, tía. And then the relationship between all of the children, primo and prima. And then as they get older, they're still primo y prima. Okay, so primo, prima. All right, now we're going on. Let's say that there's some changes in the family. Okay, well, you have padrastro, that's a stepfather, madrastra, stepmother, also a very famous Mexican soap opera. Hermanastro, hermanastra. I think y'all can figure it out. All right, and now we've got some interesting one. Some interesting vocab. We have cuñado and cuñada. Now this means brother-in-law and sister-in-law. But what's really interesting about that is brother-in-law and sister-in-law in America, it's only when there's a marriage. But in other countries, when you're dating, the person is also your cuñado or cuñada. So your girlfriend's brother, you call him cuñado. Or your girlfriend's sister, you'd call her cuñada, right? They just do it that way. Now, you got to be really careful with these next two words. Suegro y suegra, that's your girlfriend or boyfriend or husband or wife's parents. Yep. I'm really lucky. I have a good suegro and a good suegra. Some people, you know, we make a lot of jokes about that. Now, here's something interesting. Sometimes you see a really pretty girl walking with her dad. You'll say, hola, suegro, right? That's not a good thing to do because you're basically saying, hey, I like your daughter. Father-in-law, right? Not a good thing, but I've heard people do it. It's kind of funny sometimes. All right, and then more of the familia. We have el perro, Scooby-Doo-Doo, el gato, Garfield, y el pez, Nemo. They're not really the family, but you know what? Some people, they're really passionate about that, so we're going to put it in there. All right, now for pictures to help you. I've given you all the vocab, all the pronunciation. You can repeat it. You can rewind it, but now I'm going to give you some pictures. All right, so here we have los novios, Juan y Maria. Isn't she pretty? Juan y Maria. Juan is el novio, Maria is la novia. Juan has an anillo. He has a ring that he's going to surprise her with. He's going to say, Maria, ¿te casarías conmigo? Y Maria says, oh, Juan, sí, un matrimonio. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. So, now, after the, or is it bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum? It depends on your perspective. All right, anyway, los novios. Juan y María, ya no son novios, son esposo y esposa. Y ellos hacen una familia. María tiene un bebé y ¡oh, qué bonito bebé! Okay, es el bebé, entonces es bebé muchacho. We'll call el bebé Juanito. Juanito, right? El bebé, Juanito. Juanito es el hijo. El padre de Juanito es Juan. La madre de Juanito es María. So we have padre, madre, hijo, Juanito. Okay? Then they have otro bebé. Van a tener otro bebé. Es una muchachita. Okay? Es su hija. Okay? Alright, so here's Juanito. Here's... ¿Cómo se llama? Let's say we have Juanito, and how about Lupita? Guadalupe, Lupita. Okay, so la hija, Lupita. Alright? La hija. Hermana menor, hermano mayor, hijo, hija. Okay? Juanito y Lupita, ellos son hermanos. Lupita es la hermana de Juanito. Juanito es el hermano de Lupita. All right. Now, María tiene una hermana. La hermana de María es... Matilde. Matilde es la hermana de María. Y Matilde, ella tiene una hija. Su hija se llama Ramona. Okay? Here we have Ramona. Ramona es la hija de Matilde. So what does that make them? Primos. Okay? Juanito y Lupita son los primos de Ramona. Ramona es la prima de Juanito y Lupita. Matilde es la tía. Matilde es la tía de Juanito y Lupita. Now this one wasn't up there, but I forgot to teach it. Juanito y Lupita son sobrinos. Make sure you copy this one down. Juanito y Lupita son sobrinos de Matilde. We have sobrina, sobrino. That's their family relationship. Okay, and then Maria y Matilde, they have two papás. Papá número uno es Jorge, y la mamá se llama, no sé, let's say Rosa. Okay, Jorge y Rosa. So, mamá y papá. Now, what's their relationship to Juanito, Lupita y Ramona? Son los abuelos, right? Okay, Jorge y Rosa son los abuelos de Juanito, Lupita y Ramona, all right? And then you would say that they are nietos. Ramona, Juanito y Lupita son nietos. Almost sounds like Russian. Niet. No. All right. Ramona, Juanito, y Lupita, they are the nietos of Jorge y Rosa. All right. Remember generations. So we have nieta. All right. Nieta son Ramona y Lupita son las nietas de Jorge y Rosa. Juanito es el nieto de Jorge y Rosa. All right. I can keep drawing forever. Isn't my art beautiful? My art's beautiful, right? Y'all like my art? Isn't it good? All right, most important, it was a Spanglish lesson, but you got a lot of visuals to go with all that vocabulary I showed you all at the beginning. Okay? You have a lot of visuals. Go back through it. Make sure that you understand the pronunciation. Make sure that you understand these words. And if you have questions, just ask me in class tomorrow. Okay? Or the next day, or the day after. But learn these words, okay? And hopefully you can draw better than me, because at some point, you will be drawing your own family tree. Tu árbol genealógico. Adios.